I'm a big believer in the inclusion, right? You want to make sure that everyone feels like they belong. And so what better way to do that than to bring a Christian faith organization as a Muslim owner and to show that we are so aligned and that we help each other and support each other.
Welcome back to MTDCNC, my friends. I am with Anissa. Now, we have millions of viewers every single month at MTD channel, and I feel like a lot of the interviews I do, there's a real gratitude. Oh my gosh, MTD is here. It's so much fun. We get to showcase our company. However, today, I'm the giddy one going, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm here with Anissa, Pioneer Service Incorporated, because what she has done is worth talking about. So yes, it's me today that's in the right place at the right time to have this conversation with all of you watching. Anissa, thank you so much for being a part of MTDCNC. Let's talk a little bit about where Pioneer Service Incorporated started and where we're growing and going into today.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, thank you for having us. It's an honor to be on your show. And your personality is just fantastic. I'm just loving your energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So we started in 1990. It was founded by my uncle. And I joined in 1993 as a partner. My uncle has been a silent partner ever since. I left the family business and I didn't want the same dynamics as far as family business and being, the woman in the industry. It was just very hard to be taken seriously. And anytime there was a family member that was a male around, I had challenges of people taking me seriously. So to eliminate that, and because my uncle is like a father to me, I didn't mind doing all the work, and he didn't mind being a silent partner and collecting money. So it was a win-win, and it's been 30 years, and we're still at that level where he's still my partner. I still value him and respect him. And so throughout the years, we started as a Brown and Sharp shop. We did some grinding as a secondary, but overall, we did very simple shafts. And we did that since 1990 all the way up to 2012.
Wow, that's impressive. And it's also impressive because the next part of this conversation is your current growth. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I believe, and you can always correct me, Anissa, but I believe currently there's 34 star CNCs that I see as I look around. Look like they're all being fed by edged bar feeders. Really a great shop. But you're growing, you're expanding. The shop you're in right now, maybe by the time this video comes out, you'll be in a new shop, and I believe that's 60,000 square feet. Would you mind talking about the current growth that's happening here?
Yeah, so we had a fantastic year last year, and we've really gained some really great partners who are customers, and it's hard to find those types of customers. And because we've grown and I've built this amazing team that I have that has my back and really does care about the success of the company, I wanted to also expand and grow the company to just, not just as far as making more parts, but bringing in more people and creating legacy that we're all proud of. And when the opportunity is there, I don't shy away from it, and the opportunity is here. So here we go.
Wow, what a beautiful statement. Here we go is right. That is absolutely incredible. Now, because the audience is probably extremely curious right now about, well, there's growth, there's machines, we've talked about the history. What are you making here? Is it a job stop environment? Is it, because it's mostly Swiss machines, is it just one material? Is it multiple materials? What do you offer to someone who wants to work with you?
Sure, so we have a variety of material. We do everything from plastic, aluminum, brass, and stainless. We even touch on Inconel. It's not our favorite material to machine, but we can handle it. But I would say our niche is really stainless. I know in the beginning we struggled with internal and external threads, but we've learned so much. We've grown so much that now we do it like the back of our hand. We know the business. We know how to make parts. And we always want to diversify, whether it's our customers or our industries. We make parts for aerospace. We make parts for Tesla. We make parts for elevator companies and everything in between. Though, during COVID, we were making parts for ventilators. We were making parts for the biotech industry, for the vaccine. So it was a really extremely rewarding time to go through that difficult time and know we're contributing. And, as you know, I do a lot of outreach, and talking about manufacturing and how we touch lives is what I do. And to actually live it and to allow my team to know also how we touch lives and to know the industries and the applications we serve is extremely rewarding. So yeah, we've diversified our applications, our industries, our customers, and our materials.
I love it. And,
Yeah.
I think I just was introduced to a nice young lady that checks on the emotional stability of all your employees as well. Speaking of outreach, am I correct in who I met? Do you do that for all the people here as well?
We do a lot of things for our employees. Throughout the years, we've learned what best practice looks like. And for at least for us, we have actually partnered up with a chaplain service that comes in here once a week and checks in on our team. And they're Christian based, and although I'm obviously of Muslim faith, I'm a big believer in the inclusion, right? You want to make sure that everyone feels like they belong. And so what better way to do that than to bring a Christian faith organization as a Muslim owner and to show that we are so aligned and that we help each other and support each other. And they've provided a great service. We also have, it's actually our accounts manager, also our social media guru, Laurel, and she does a fantastic job just checking in on everyone. She doesn't do that because it's her job description. She does it because she cares, and she reports back to me with things that I should know, if I should know something. And so it's just really the stewardship in our core values that's so important and means more to us than just the employer-employee relationship, but it's within the organizations. It's the employees within each other. It's about not pointing fingers and supporting each other.
I have to pause for half a second, and this is not for editing purposes. This is so the chills on my arms from such a powerful statement will die down a little bit, because what a beautiful thing to say.
You.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The audience out there knows I'm hardly at a loss for words, and I'm not really here either, but how amazing is it that companies in manufacturing like this focus on that type of dedication, focus on the outreach, focus on the connection, the support, the kindness of one another. There's actually a quote right over Anissa's shoulder right now that I'm going to read to you guys. It says, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Anissa, it seems like you really do love what you do, and everyone that's here as well.
Yeah, no, we've gone through hardships like everyone in the industry or in this entire universe. But what's important at the end of the day is that, people always tell me, people will take advantage of you if you're kind. I could be kind and still hold people accountable. I could build a really strong team and have them engaged and feel like they are also being taken care of. It's not one-sided. And in the end of the day, that brings the bottom line. I'm not naive to the bottom line. I look at our profits. I look at what we're doing. I look at our output. But that's not my driver. My driver is to have a meaningful life. And it didn't just happen overnight. I know that I've evolved throughout the years. Like in my 20s, the way I leaded back then, in my 30s, I know that there was a lot of mistakes I made. And some people forgave me and some people haven't. But I've learned that I want to treat people the way that I want to be treated. And I also look back and think back about my parents. Back in the day when I was little, I remember my parents always being worried if they're going to be laid off. I remember my mom, she worked in a dark, dirty, grimy factory, not when it was, high tech like today. And she would come home crying because someone hurt her feelings. I don't want to be that boss. I don't want to be that boss. I want my life to be meaningful, and I want the people that work for me to feel the same. But they have to be the right people. It's not, not everyone deserves that position. Not everybody deserves to work for Pioneer Service, because if they're not aligned with those values and if they're not treating their coworkers the way that they want to be treated, then they shouldn't be here. But it took a long time to get here, because I did have people that worked for me that I wouldn't consider today.
Well, Anissa, if nothing else, you have given my life meaning today. And I hope that's been equally as fun for you to be on camera with me. You've given my meaning life today. I want to thank you for that. Now, there's obviously a group of people out there going, well, how do I find them? How do I work with them? Do I just Google Pioneer Service Incorporated? What's the website? How can we find you? If somebody wants to learn more outside of this video, what's the best way to do that? Come knock on your door, or?
Our website, obviously, we have a contact page. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm all over social media. I stay active even with my busy schedule. I feel like it's a responsibility as a leader in this industry to showcase what we're doing, to really inspire others. And, you know, figuring out what best practices are, that changes with innovation, with collaboration, that changes every day. And so I'm always active looking at what other people are doing and feeling inspiration. So if I'm getting that, I want to give that. And so I hope that today is a little piece of that. And I'm honored that you got goosebumps and, you know, your words of encouragement. So thank you for that, Tony.
Thank you as well, Anissa. And thank you all for watching. Incredibly inspiring today. I hope you've learned as much as I have. And thank you all for watching MTDCNC.